look at us as someone who can assist them and that they can, rely on. So unlike a lot of firms that will charge these high several $1,000s retainer up front, we've found for us that working with the client and doing a monthly fee and something that works for them. So our job is to help clients reduce their stress. They walk in the door and there are so many uncertainties, so we try and set up certainties for them. We try and answer the questions like, how much is this going to cost me? Well, let's look at your financial, situation. Let's see how it can work for you. In the long run, how long am I going to be in this house? That's a big stress for people, is how long do I have? Unfortunately, people talk to their neighbors and they talk to their aunt and uncle, mom, dad, cousin, and you get all these different stories. Well, the state of Florida is a judicial foreclosure state, which means we have to go through the court system. Where you might be talking to Aunt Patty in California, and that's a non-judicial foreclosure state, and it's a lot quicker. So we try and take out some of those questions or ideas that they have in their minds. A lot of people come in with the question of, is someone going to be at my house tomorrow and board it up and change the locks? Well, no, that's not going to happen. How long will it take them to complete the foreclosure? Well, I always joke and say I don't have a crystal ball, so I can't tell you the date they're going to complete a foreclosure on, but I can tell you what we can do to slow it down, defend it, and possibly draw it out. 6 months, 9 months, up to a year. We have one gentleman who we've kept in his house for almost 4 years. And interesting enough, Chase came back to him with an offer after 4 years to redo his mortgage. And now his circumstances have changed. His financial position back then was he was out of a job. He couldn't make his mortgage. Now he's had 4 years to build a company up, start having an income, and now he can start paying his mortgage back. And so, we were able to give him that time. Reducing the stress for the client is talking about what their goal is. Are they being relocated and having to move to, Texas or New Mexico or North Carolina? Well, then that might be a different goal than someone who has 4 kids and wants to keep them in the same school district. But someone's lost their job. So we try and sit down and realistically talk with them about their goals. And it's not a legal assistant sitting down with them and talking to them. I sit down and we go through their financials. We go through who their lender is. Based on our experience, we know which lenders should work, which way, which are harder to work with, which are easier to work with. All of that lends to reducing the client's stress because they can have some of those questions answered and they can know that no one's going to knock on their door tomorrow and change the locks and tell them they have to get out. Because this is our home. This is where we need to feel comfortable. And if you're not comfortable in your home and you're constantly thinking that something's going to happen, then you're going to have high stress. So we're trying to assist them by whether it's answering their questions, setting up payment arrangements, coming up with feasible payments for legal fees to reduce all that stress.